And good evening, everybody. Welcome to Amarillo, Texas. We're going to recap round number 2, the Friday night edition here of the WRCA World Championships. It's been tough. It's been wild. Tonight was full of energy. The teams were on fire, having a good time. I mean, if you couldn't be here tonight, you really missed out. Well, I'm going to give you the top 4 when we get done, but I will tell you that the top 4 is tough. We came into this weekend with 5 new teams in tow. 2 of those teams are in the top 4, so we'll go over that in just a minute. We're going to start right now with the bronc riding. Bronc riding has been tough. You know, Harry Vold always brings us the very best horses, and there is no doubt that he brought the top horses again tonight. First place winning the bronc riding for this first round is Sandhill. They are going to get 10 points with 83-point ride in the first round. Second is a tie in 2 places. Nesham-Rodesky, the North Dakota team, they won 8.5 points, as did Whitmire and Sweetwater. They won 8.5 points. And then our friends from Borger, Texas, the Crutch Ranch, they come back with 7 points. So they're looking good. It's going to be a tight race. This next round is going to be a tell-all. As we go to the penning, you know, the penning's been tough. The cattle have been hard. The first 4 or 5 teams, you know, they've struggled because the cattle are just so sticky and they want to run together. Coming out on top for the first round, Lonesome Pine, our friends from Kansas, looking good with a 34.08. They take home 10 points. Second goes to the Angel Ranch, a team from New Mexico. First time here, and they have put on a show as well. We're glad to see the Land of Enchantment State really stepping up. And third is Crutch Ranch, the boys from Borger. They had 8 points. And, you know, don't count those guys out. We've seen them come back from adversity before. As we go to the Stray Gathering, one of my favorite events, but it's been tough. The big Corianti steers weighing 650 to 750 pounds. They are rubberneck. They're hard to get on the ground. And, you know, after 2 rounds tonight, they were a little softer, but still, Driver come out on top with a combined time of 88.41. Looking pretty good right there. They took home 10 points. Arndt and Bailey, the comeback kid, you know, them guys are always, they've been here 7 times. They've been the runner-up. They're always on the cusp. They just can't never get it done. They took home 9 points with a 57.85. And then, of course, the former world champions, Wilson T4, Rody Wilson, Jesse Valdez, his crew, those guys are just an unstoppable machine. They're like a locomotive. They just keep chugging along. They're just always there in the background. You can smell the smoke. You know the fire's there. You're just not sure where it's going to pop up next. So that's the Stray Gathering. We go to the wild cow milking, the NASCAR. I mean, it's the NASCAR of the ranch rodeo world. The cows have been big old 1,200-pound cows, and they are mad when they come out. They're on the fight, and it's been a tough wild cow milking. Right now, Nesham-Rodesky, the North Dakota team, 38-15, they take home 10 points. Sandhill was second, 38-84, they take home 9 points. And then the guys from 4-3 and FX from Nebraska and Wyoming, they take home 8 points with a 40-30. So a great wild cow milking. We go to the calf branding. It's been wild. The cattle are big. They're running hard. Hard to keep them contained. Broken H Steerwalt, former world champions. They take home the win, 10 points, 39-47. Then we go to Silver Spur, the Bell Ranch division out of New Mexico. Another new team, 43-63. They take home 9 points. And then Monroe Timberlake. Well, you know, the world champions, the current world champions, they take home the 3rd place win with a 43-75, and they are in 8th place. So, you know, that kind of sums up the events. I will tell you that our friends at Bud Light have stepped up and done an amazing job again, helping us put on this World Championship Ranch Rodeo, and all of our great sponsors, Cowboy Honor, all of them. But it's going to be interesting as we go to the final 2 rounds. I will tell you that, as I talked about, the top 4, 2 of those top 4 are teams that have never been here. Right now, the number 1 spot goes to Sandhills Cattle Company from Earth, Texas. They're at 29 points. Then we go to Nesham-Rodesky. Now, this is the team that came from North Dakota, and they are fighting hard to put their spot on the map. They are not giving up easily, and they're not giving up without a fight. The second team that came in as a brand new team, they're setting third, and that's the Angel Ranch. Southeastern New Mexico team, again, chipping away at it nonstop. They don't quit. They're always there. They're doing the right things. It's going to be a tough team to beat. And they're becoming, both them and the North Dakota team are becoming crowd favorites. And then, of course, our buddies Broken H and Steerwaltz from the great state of Kansas, you know, that Texas-Kansas rivalry, you can't hardly beat that. So that kind of sums it up for you. Right now, Sandhill sits on top. Nesham-Rodesky's second, Angels third, and Broken H Steerwalt, that's fourth in the first round going into round number 3 tomorrow. So I hope that gives you a little recap. We'll try to be a little more thorough as we go farther along. It's going to get a little more complicated, but I hope this is what y'all are looking for. Hope everybody has a great day. Bud Light, here we go, boys. We're going to round number 3.
Perfect. That's 540, not bad.
540. All right. Let me check it right quick. I think we